welcome to Informed Entrepreneur Magazine. We're doing an interview today with the owners of BBQ Country. And the owner is Dennis Hoffman and Janet Hoffman and their son Walker. So we're going to be interviewing them, asking them some questions about this place that serves delicious barbecue food. So Dennis, let me just start with you. Where are you originally from?
New England.
Okay.
But we used to live in Kansas. That's where my dad got into barbecue.
But you were from New England originally?
Mm-hmm.
Where?
New Jersey.
New Jersey,
We were all
okay.
born up.
And you the same, or?
No, I was born in Maryland, but from Virginia.
Okay. And it'd be interesting to ask how you two got together, but I guess I'll ask that separately, since we don't want that all over the internet. And Walker, you were born locally, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, I want to also start with you a little bit. Do you actually work at the store?
Yeah, I work on the Saturdays.
Okay. And what do you do?
I mostly cook breakfast
Okay.
and run the register.
Wait a minute. You guys have breakfast here?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know that. You have a full breakfast, like eggs and everything? Oh, that's really good to know, because I happen to like eating here, and we use every excuse possible to stop by. And whenever my children are in the car, they always point as we begin to approach your place, you know. And Janet, you said you were from Maryland.
I was born in Maryland, but from Virginia.
Okay. All right. Now, how did you get started with the barbecue country?
Well, my dad, it was his idea. He wanted to open up a barbecue. There was no good barbecue out here.
Okay.
We moved out here.
Was it in this location?
No, this is the ninth one of the barbecues.
How much?
The ninth store.
Oh,
there
you
was
mean-
franchises and stuff like that.
Oh, okay.
They had
That's
three
a-
other company stores.
Okay, I got you. Okay.
But the first one was in Fairfax back in '89.
Okay. Now, the other one's still operating? Or?
No, this is the only one right now.
Okay, so it did expand, but now you're just at one
Right.
location. Okay.
Yeah.
And your dad was sort of the founder of all
Correct.
that. Okay. And you came into the business through him?
Yeah, we all, I have 4 brothers and a sister, and we all worked at the first store. And then a lot of them went on to college and did other things.
And you stuck with the store?
Yeah, I stayed with
Okay.
them.
And how long ago was that?
That was back in '89.
Okay.
I guess 23 years ago.
All right. And this has been your full-time occupation since that time?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And you're enjoying it, I assume?
Oh, yeah. Love it.
Okay. All right. And then how about you? The background, were you married at that point when you started?
No,
or?
I was doing hair, a hairstylist.
Okay.
And we met, and the barbecue was right up the road from the salon that I was at.
Okay. And you came to eat here?
No, we had actually met at a concert. They were serving food there.
Oh.
And we made eye contact and everything, and then we got married like a year later.
So was the food part of the attraction, or was it just because he was gorgeous?
See, I love pork, and I collect pigs.
Okay.
And
You do, really?
Yes, and this is before I knew him.
Okay.
And I love barbecue, just love it. So it's weird how I collect pigs and love barbecue, and then I meet someone that's
But you
into
have pigs as pets, I assume, right?
No, just collections of knickknacks, stuff like
Oh,
that.
I'm sorry. So
No,
I was thinking if you have live pets, you have to keep him away from them, don't you?
Yeah, I couldn't raise them and then eat them.
What is the source of the different? I mean, you have beef and pork and some sausage. What is the source of these meats? Locally, or?
No, it's from the big distributing companies.
Okay, all right. But it is delicious because it tastes kind of like it's almost like fresh or something.
Oh, yeah.
So you must have some special process. All right, so about 20 years ago started, and immediately it was paying all the money you needed to pay, I assume, right?
Yeah, it's always done real well.
Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
Excellent. And you have a lot of repeat customers here because this is this location is basically famous after so many years.
Mm-hmm.
You have people that come and eat here just all the time?
Mm-hmm.
10
You do?
years.
Is that right?
Every day.
How many people would you say are regulars, just roughly?
I don't know.
A lot. More
Is that
than
right?
100.
Is that right?
Yes.
They're hooked on the place, okay?
Yeah.
So Walker, now, what are you thinking about your future? Are you thinking that you might follow in Dad's footsteps? Or are you going to go to college and leave the area? What are you thinking?
I think I'm gonna follow in the footsteps.
Really? You think you might like to, when Mom and Dad decide to go on a worldwide cruise, you take over the place?
Mm-hmm.
Is that right? That's excellent. Good. Now, you employ some people as well as yourselves.
Right.
How many employees do you have?
We have 7 employees.
Okay. Full-time or some
There's a
part-time?
couple of them full-time.
Okay. Now, is it these people, is it a consistent group, or do you have a lot of turnover?
No, it's consistent.
So again, there's an atmosphere here of longevity.
Right,
You know, it's
yeah.
kind of sticking together.
Yeah.
There's probably a lot of football teams that would like to know how you've done that. Now, I want to talk about what has been maybe some of the struggles you had with your business, and any of you can answer that. What are some things that have been hard about business as you've started from the beginning? And then the second question is, what do you see ahead as maybe your big obstacles going forward? So first, the historical one, whoever wants to talk.
Well, the only thing, the prices of all the foods keep going up. That's the only crazy thing going on with us right now.
Is that right?
You have to keep your eye on the shop, who we buy the meats from, and keeps it all competitive. And
are prices generally going up?
Yep.
And have you had to raise prices?
No,
you're trying to hold?
Yeah, we did a little bit on breakfast. We raised it, but after 10 years, we finally raised it a little bit. But
that's part of why those 100 people are still coming back.
Yeah.
You've been consistent, haven't you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But then also it's just a matter of shopping around, getting the good prices and the good meat, and that we've been lucky we haven't had to raise prices.
So prices has been the obstacle.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And anything else? Any other obstacle that you've noticed?
I just noticed around the holidays and things we get a little slow, so I get a little worried, up until February, March, and then we start getting catering and people coming back in for summer and stuff.
Oh, you all do catering also?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Is that a major part of what you do?
In the summer.
Okay.
For weddings and gatherings.
Okay. Now, from this point going forward, we have a different climate, economic climate, to say the least, in the United States these days. What do you see as maybe that pounding in the background? By the way, is a cleaver. It's a meat cleaver that's chopping the food, which is making my mouth water. Mm-hmm. Have you already eaten lunch?
No,
so you're all probably noticing that also. But going forward, in the economic environment we see coming in, where businesses are going to be, I think they're going to be kind of under a little bit of attack for taking more tax money from you, at least, if not restricting the way you operate. What do you see going forward as obstacles for you?
Just kind of blindsided by that. Just keep putting out a good product and try to hold the prices to where they're at.
How about healthcare?
Well, we offer it to the employees,
yes.
But it's pretty expensive.
Have you seen maybe what's coming as far as the Obamacare requirements?
No, I've heard bits and pieces of it.
So you're realizing that there's some things coming down the pipe that way. It's going to be hard on business owners to meet all those requirements. It's going to be expensive too. I mean, we're all looking at that, and it's all a little bit of a fog right now, but we're trying to get more of a handle on it. Okay, let's talk about things that you have been successful. You feel like where you've really excelled from the beginning going forward. Anybody?
Yeah, well, it's just pretty much the same recipes. We haven't changed anything, and what works, that we just keep on doing that.
You have a very friendly, almost home-like atmosphere.
Yeah.
I mean, I noticed that you all are just always very friendly, and I mean, especially, I don't think I've seen you before, but I know that you've always been very friendly. You were so friendly. I didn't think you were the owner, because owners are normally stressed a little bit. Yeah,
I've heard about those kind of owners. But no, it's almost like a quest. Get in here, get the fires going, and load the meats, get them all cooked in time for them to eat, and leave plenty for dinner.
I also believe, to keep them coming back, it's there is the people that are stressed and come in here and upset, but I still smile because I want to keep them coming back. And so people were like, "You guys are so nice and polite," and I believe, they're stressed, so we'll keep them happy and give them good food.
Right. Do you feel like you have a very, very long, hard work week, or are you able to take some time off?
No, it's a fast week.
Okay.
Yeah.
What do you mean by that?
The weeks just fly by.
Do you have time where you can get away from the business totally, or are you basically always here?
No. We go home, and in the afternoon we have good employees.
Okay.
So they take care of it at night. If they have a phone call, they can call us. And,
okay.
We never have to run up here, or they're just good guys. We've been lucky.
Very, very good. Do you think you could not be here for a couple of weeks and the place would run okay?
I don't think so.
Not that long?
It has.
Yeah,
in the past.
We've taken off, on a family reunion.
Okay.
And all went fine. But
all right.
I'd probably worry too much or something, but just got to put that extra love and care in the meats and everything. And they do that too, but
yeah. So, Walker, what's the next step for you? I mean, what do you learn how to do next?
The meats mostly.
Yeah.
Were you cooking the meats and everything?
Yeah, I've been showing them that.
Does that look like fun? It does look like fun, really. Now, are you ever up there chopping the?
Mm-hmm.
Are you really careful to keep your fingers way back? I'm sure you are.
Yeah, he's been making sauce since he was like 2 years old. And,
Really?
You know, to have it all lined up and he'd pour it all in there.
No kidding.
Occasionally he'd drop one in the big pot, you know, but dig it back out.
Okay, tell me the truth. Do you get to sneak a little bit of meat whenever you want to?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I remember visiting a Budweiser beer, what do you call it, processing plant one time, and they said they initially let people drink beer if they wanted to during the day, so it wouldn't be a theft. They could just drink some, and then they kind of get tired of it and they don't drink it anymore. So, do you ever get tired of barbecue? Yeah, I would imagine you wouldn't.
I don't get tired here. I eat it all the time here,
Yeah.
but we really don't take it home unless the family's like, "Are you bringing barbecue?"
Oh, I see. Okay, but you during the day you eat here at least a couple of meals. I'm sure, right? Yeah. Well, I'm learning also that apparently, well prepared meat is actually pretty healthy, also, and if you put it in your diet and exercise, that meat can be actually very good for you. And I'm very happy to hear that because I just happen to be a meat lover myself. And so when I come here, I don't have any bread. I just order meat and a vegetable, and it's I call it really healthy for me. So I've got to come over here once in a while. Anything that you'd like to just, in summary, say to other business owners about your business that you like or watch out for this? Just any comments you'd give to other business owners?
I can't think of anything off the top of my head. I'll keep thinking.
How about you?
You have to enjoy what you're doing.
Yes.
Because it's an everyday job and you're the owner, so if it's a small business, you have to be here to open it and get it running for the other employees to come in.
Right. And you also mentioned that being friendly to everybody. I think that's huge. Whenever I hear businesses are doing well, they typically make you feel like they want you to be there and they're not too cranky, because if you get treated in a cranky way, you kind of don't want to come back.
Right.
You know, very important, very important. So can you give the full name of the business and the address, full address?
Sure.
And then if there's a website, you said, right?
No, he knows about it.
No, we don't want to have a website.
Oh, okay. I thought you
Still
said you
working
did.
on one.
Okay. Well, when you get a website.
Well, I was saying it was on Facebook.
Oh, Facebook. That's
Yeah,
right.
that's
Okay. So if you want to give a full description, phone number, address, Facebook address, whatever, do that right now for the audience.
It's Barbecue Country at 9719 James Madison Highway in Warrenton. And our phone number is 540-439-6904.
Yes. We thank you for joining us on Informed Entrepreneur Magazine at Barbecue Country, and we'll probably go over and get some meat now. Thank you.